We are all travelers in this enigmatic realm of time, moving through its vast and mysterious landscape. It's a constant companion, a relentless current sweeping us forward, never pausing, never ceasing. From the moment we're born, we're swept along on this inexorable journey, witnessing the passage of days, months, and years. But what is time, really? Is it merely the ticking of a clock, the shadow on a sundial, or something far more profound? Is it a river flowing at a constant pace, carrying us from one moment to the next without hesitation? Or is it more like a dance, a series of interconnected moments, each one leading gracefully into the next? Time is a fundamental aspect of the universe, woven into the very fabric of reality. It governs the cycles of day and night, the rising and setting of the sun, the waxing and waning of the moon. It marks the changing seasons, the transition from spring to summer, autumn to winter. It dictates the rhythm of our lives, influencing our routines, our work, our play. Yet its true nature remains one of the greatest mysteries, a puzzle that has intrigued humanity for millennia. We experience time as a linear progression, a straight line from past to present to future, a journey with a clear direction. But what if our perception of time is merely an illusion, a construct of our minds, shaped by our experiences and memories? What if time is not a straight line, but a circle, a spiral, or something else entirely, a complex pattern beyond our understanding? These are just some of the questions that have captivated philosophers and scientists for centuries, driving them to explore the nature of time. The nature of time is a puzzle that we may never fully solve, a labyrinth of questions and theories. But by exploring the different ways that humans have perceived and measured time throughout history, we can gain a deeper appreciation for its profound influence on our lives, and perhaps come a little closer to understanding its true essence. The way we perceive time is not universal. It is deeply intertwined with our culture, our beliefs, and our individual experiences. For some, time is a precious commodity to be carefully measured and utilized. For others, time is a fluid concept, flexible and ever-changing. Imagine a world where time is not a straight line. Instead, it's a circle, constantly repeating itself. This is the cyclical view of time, embraced by many ancient cultures. In this view, there is no true beginning or end, only an endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Now, envision a world where time marches forward, always moving towards progress and innovation. This is the linear view of time, prevalent in many modern societies. This perspective emphasizes planning, scheduling, and achieving goals within a specific time frame. These contrasting views of time are not merely abstract concepts. They have a profound impact on the way people live their lives, shaping their values, beliefs, and behaviors. Ancient cultures, often deeply connected to the natural world, perceived time as cyclical. They observed the world around them and saw patterns that repeated over and over again, creating a sense of continuity and rhythm in their lives. The cycles of the sun and moon, the changing seasons, and the recurring patterns of life and death all pointed towards a world governed by rhythm and repetition. These natural cycles were not just observed, but were deeply ingrained in their daily lives and spiritual practices. The ancient Egyptians, for example, viewed time as a cyclical journey of the sun god Ra across the sky. This belief was central to their understanding of the universe and their place within it. Each day, Ra was reborn at dawn, sailed across the heavens, and died at sunset, only to be reborn again the next morning. This daily cycle of birth, death, and rebirth was a powerful symbol of renewal and continuity. This cyclical view of time permeated Egyptian culture, influencing their art, architecture, and religious beliefs. Temples and pyramids were aligned with celestial events, and rituals were timed to coincide with the movements of the sun and stars. Similarly, many indigenous cultures around the world have traditionally viewed time as circular. Their understanding of time was deeply connected to the land and the natural cycles that govern their environment. The natural world, with its repeating seasons and cycles of life and death, reinforces this perspective. The changing seasons, the migration of animals, and the growth and decay of plants all served as reminders of the cyclical nature of existence. For these cultures, the past is not gone, but rather exists alongside the present and future, interconnected and ever-present. The wisdom of ancestors was seen as a guiding force, shaping the present and influencing the future. These cyclical views of time fostered a deep respect for the natural world and a sense of interconnectedness with previous generations. The land was not just a resource, but a living entity that held the memories and spirits of those who came before. The past was not something to be left behind, but rather a source of wisdom and guidance for the present. Stories, traditions, and rituals were passed down through generations, ensuring that the knowledge and experiences of the past continued to inform and enrich the lives of the present and future. Section 4. Linearity's Grip, the Modern March of Time. With the rise of modern science and the Enlightenment, a linear view of time gained prominence, particularly in Western societies. This perspective emphasizes progress, innovation, and the relentless march towards a better future. Time, in this view, is a precious resource to be carefully managed and utilized. Schedules, deadlines, and productivity became paramount, reflecting the belief that time is finite and should be maximized. The Industrial Revolution further solidified this linear view of time. Factories operated on strict schedules, with workers expected to conform to the rhythm of machines. The concept of clock time became increasingly dominant, shaping the way people lived, worked, and interacted with the world around them. This shift towards a linear view of time brought about significant advancements in science, technology, and social progress. However, it also contributed to a sense of urgency and a focus on the future, sometimes at the expense of appreciating the present moment. Section 5. Humanity's Timekeepers, from sundials to atomic clocks. Throughout history, humans have been obsessed with measuring and tracking time. This fascination has driven us to create a variety of timekeeping devices, each more advanced than the last. From simple sundials to sophisticated atomic clocks, we've created ingenious devices to mark time's passage, each invention reflecting our evolving understanding of this elusive concept. These devices not only helped us keep track of hours and minutes, but also played crucial roles in navigation, agriculture, and daily life. Early civilizations relied on the movements of celestial bodies to track time. Observing the stars, moon, and sun, they developed calendars and timekeeping methods that were essential for farming and religious rituals. Sundials using the sun's shadow were among the earliest timekeeping devices. These simple yet effective tools allowed people to divide the day into segments, helping them organize their activities. As technology advanced, water clocks, hourglasses, and eventually mechanical clocks were developed, each innovation offering greater precision and sophistication. Water clocks used the steady flow of water to measure time, while hourglasses provided a portable way to track shorter periods. The invention of the mechanical clock in the 14th century revolutionized timekeeping. These clocks, with their intricate gears and mechanisms, allowed for more accurate and consistent measurement of time, independent of natural light. No longer solely reliant on the sun or stars, humans could now measure time with unprecedented accuracy. This breakthrough led to the development of public clocks in town squares and clock towers, making timekeeping a communal experience. This paved the way for the standardization of time, with clocks becoming ubiquitous in homes, workplaces, and public spaces. The industrial era further emphasized the importance of precise timekeeping for coordinating work schedules and transportation. Today, atomic clocks, the most accurate timekeeping devices ever created, are used to synchronize global navigation satellite systems and maintain international time standards. These clocks measure time based on the vibrations of atoms, providing unparalleled precision. These technological marvels highlight our ongoing quest to measure and understand time with ever-increasing precision. As we continue to innovate, our ability to track time will only become more refined, shaping the way we live and interact with the world. Section 6. Einstein's Universe, where time bends. In the early 20th century, Albert Einstein's theory of relativity shattered our conventional understanding of time. Einstein revealed that time is not absolute, but rather relative to the observer's frame of reference. It is interwoven with space to form a four-dimensional fabric called spacetime. Einstein's theory proposed that time can be warped by gravity and velocity. Time slows down in stronger gravitational fields and at speeds approaching the speed of light. This mind-bending concept, supported by scientific evidence, challenged our fundamental understanding of time's nature. Einstein's groundbreaking work demonstrated that time is not a rigid, unchanging entity, but rather a fluid and malleable aspect of the cosmos.